Happy Friday. Let me brighten that up a little bit. That's better. Hi, how is everyone? Let me just share this to some groups. Got lots of fun parties going on. Share. Share there. All right, cool. So, hi, how are you guys? Happy Friday. Hi, Brittany. We are going to get ready in a moment. Just waiting for a few more people to hop on. Hello, how are you? Opening episodes. Yes, I saw. I'm really sorry. My husband and I just got back from a date. We went on a small little date. Hi, Nicole. So I have to go through my messages. I haven't checked it. But, yes, I saw I got a message. Hello. Hi, Mommy. Let me fix my hair a little bit. My hair's been really stupid lately. I have to shower tonight, so my hair is all nice and ready because I'm having my baby shower tomorrow. My baby shower. I wasn't supposed to know about, but I did find out about. Oops. Alright, so, hello. Let me just start putting on some stuff. We're going to start off with a primer. So, it is Friday. Anyone doing anything fun? We just got back from eating dinner at KVD. And we figured, just hang out for the rest of the night. Nothing really special. We don't do anything special anymore. No, probably catch up on some TV shows. Hi, Sheena. Catch up on some TV shows. We did open some presents from friends and family if they sent them to the house. Because my mom's looking at it and she's like, I don't think I can fit all that in my car. So, we opened up some presents that we got. So, I'm really excited for those. Let me put some eye primer on. Hi, Markaya. I know most people are probably going out tonight. Only place I'm going out is being knocked out in my sleep. Because that's what I like to do. Alright, so, hello! I'm trying to decide how I want to do my makeup still. I have no clue. I think I'm going to play with some of the cream shadows, though. Because I haven't played with those in a while, and they're really, really pretty. And I don't know why I don't play with them as much as I do. So I think I'm going to play with those and maybe do some cut crease stuff. And I don't know why this is so yellow looking today. It's really yellow looking. Whatever. Alright, so we are going to start off. I'm going to start off with a little bit of concealer and start getting some of these red spots before I start getting into my foundation. So we're going to start off with a little bit of concealer. I'm going to use Scarlet Concealer and get it around my eyes because I'm going to do my eyes first again today. For those of you who remember, I talk about doing your eyes first because if you're doing a heavy eye makeup look, this is going to help prevent any fallout or any sort of, if you have any fallout from your eyeshadow, it's going to land all over your face and it's not going to be good. So your foundation's done, but now you have to redo it. And it's a little bit easier to get, like, if you're doing a wing or something like that. So it's a little bit easier to do that once you start doing your eyes first and get that all cleared up. Plus, it helps with cleanup. If you feel like, your eyeshadow went down a little further than you wanted to, it helps out with cleanup. Alright, so we're blending this in. Hello! Getting this all over. So I want to play with the cream shadows. I haven't used them in a while. They were actually like my number one go-to when I first joined Younique because they were my favorite product. They just got the work done that I need them done, and they just kind of fallen off like the wayside ever since. So I want to get back into using those a little bit more often. So let's see what we got. Let's play with some dark purples. Let's do a dark purple eye. So we're going to start off, this is Rapturous. It is a dark, deep eggplant purple. It is a matte shadow. So the matte shadows actually, they're a little fuller than this, The matte shadows are a little fuller than the shimmer shadows because the shimmer shadows have a little bounce to them to accommodate the glue and the shimmer. So, we're going to start off with a matte shadow using Rapturous. I'm going to start off with a cream shadow brush. Get some of the product on it. And then we're just going to start placing it on. So, hi Debbie, it's almost like tapping it on, patting it on. Patting it on is the word I want to use. And really close to the line, lash line here. And it's okay if it's messy because we're going to clean it up as we go. So it's okay if it's messy. And I'm working it up to the crease of my eye. If you don't know where the crease of your eye is, if you look, you guys can see that line right there. That's your crease. Getting it nice and thick. What I like about cream shadows is that you can really get a nice look to them, a really nice flow to them. It looks like I have a purple eye right now, like someone punched me in the eye. You can get a nice flow to them. You can use them as a liner. You can use them as an eyeshadow. Doesn't matter what it may be. So we're going to do this eye next. Hi, Cassie. Really keeping it low. Now, right now, it looks like 2 half moons, but we are going to fix that as we go along. So right now, it looks a little strange because it's super heavy just in one spot. By the way, this is totally how I used to do my eye makeup. If you guys ever watch my video talking about how I used to do my makeup, this is how it used to look. Real cute, right? So we have that. Next, we're going to blend in some shadows to make it look a little more natural. We're doing a nice deep smoky purple eye. So I'm going to use Addiction Palette 3, which has the nice purples, pinks, and shimmers in it. So we're going to start off with this one. And I'm going to start off with the color Determined, which is this matte shadow here. And start blending it into the crease. And this is going to start calming this nice deep cut here. And it's starting to blend out the shadow a little bit more. And just really working it out. Like so. So it's starting to blend it out. Oh, by the way, if you are watching the replay, please hashtag replay in the comments. Super appreciate that. Hi, Cassandra. So blending this out. When you're using cream shadows, sometimes it's best to really do your eyes first because they are very heavy product, and as you're blending, it'll start to look like it's overwhelming. But once then you get to the foundation, start cleaning everything up, then you'll start to get that like cat eye you're going for or the elongation. That way it's not looking so heavy. Hi, Brianna. So so it takes a lot of blending when it comes to the cream shadows, especially the matte ones because they're so heavy and thick. But totally worth it once it's done. Totally worth it. Hi, Rena. Alright, so we got that starting to blend out. So it's not super heavy looking anymore. It's starting to look a little better. So then next up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take... What do I want to take? I'm trying to find the right brush for this. You want to find the right brush for it, always. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of Cheeky, which is a shimmer here. Cheeky. And start working that in. Again, into the crease. Blending it out. Going for a nice, heavy smoky. Hi, Caitlin. So I'm using Addiction Palette 3, and I'm using this one too for a reason. So I've been posting about Addiction Palette 6. Addiction Palette 6 is back on back order, so that means it's not available until September, unfortunately. So it is back on back order, and it's not available until September. But don't freak out. They usually restock them pretty quickly. So if you've been wanting to use Addiction Palette 6, it's okay. It'll come back, I promise you. Alright, so now that we've used a little bit cheeky, we're starting to get that nice blend, that nice smoky blend. Putting a little bit on top. What's also great about the cream shadows is that they're a great base. So if you want to use, I'm using that deep purple base, and then I'm putting that dark purple sparkle over it. It's a nice base for it, so it pops a little bit more. So that really works out. Let's see, I need a sip. So we're gonna do that. So now I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight and stuff in there, and then we can get into the eyeliner so it starts to shape around. Because it looks weird, right? Like you just have it heavy on top and nothing on the bottom. So you still want to shape around the bottom. If you're doing a heavy smoky eye, always still shape around the bottom. You can't just leave it like this. It looks weird. So you don't want that. So now that we have that, let's do a little bit of eyeliner. And we're going to use, let's see, where's my black eyeliner pencil? Where are you? Sticking to black because black is probably the best one to use for this, considering the deep smoky that we're doing. So, we are going to use, once I find it, my black eyeliner. Hello! How are you guys? Let's see here. Ooh. I'm like, there's a bunch of stuff down here. Here we go. Black eyeliner, and to show you guys how well it stays, drawing on the back of my hand, okay, and I'll show you guys how well it stays in just a second. I want to sharpen it though. Get a nice sharp point so it's nice and strong as we apply it. So let's see here. Let's see. Where's my sharpener? Where are you, sharpener? Oh, here it is. It's right up here. All right. There we go. So then we're going to start going into the eyeliner. So this is also the reason why it's good to do your foundation after. See these finger imprints? We can clean that up once we get to the rest of this look. I have a fan. I have a fan going down here because it gets so warm. So I have the fan going. So like doing eyeliner when you have a fan going, it's like, whoo! So we have that. Then next up, I'm going to leave the eyes alone for a little bit because I want to get foundation, because what I want to do is put a little bit underneath my eyes, and if I do foundation, I don't want to clean all of that up. So we'll do the little bit of highlight in the center. We'll do smitten right here. So we're doing it toward the inner corner of the eye. That's going to help brighten it. Just like that. There we go. Alright, so let's get into foundation. So my favorite foundation I've been using is our stick foundation. It is a godsend, okay? So we're going to use Organza foundation, stick foundation. All you got to do is draw it on. Like so. If you're not sure what color to get, let me know and I can color match you. Right now. And then we're going to blend that in. So I'm going to take my blender, spray that down a little bit, and start blending that in. Being careful around the eyes, but also doing enough to clean it up. So I'm using Organza. Down your neck a little bit. all over. And I'm doing a patting and swiping motion. So I'm doing the patting and swiping motion because what it's doing is it's spreading it out nicely, but also not letting it get too heavy in certain spots. So I love doing dramatic eye makeup. The only problem is everything, hi Carol, everything looks so weird when you're doing dramatic eye makeup because the rest of your skin doesn't match, and it takes a lot of work to really get a dramatic look to match the rest of your makeup. So I'm blending down my neck a bit. Under the eyes. There we go. Alright, so we have that. So we have our foundation base on. So now I'm going to finish on my eyes because I'm going to go into contouring. And if I'm going to do that, I definitely want to get that ready. So I'm going to take this brush again. I'm going to take the little short end. And I'm going to go back to Cheeky. Tap off any excess. Okay, that's going to help prevent fallout too. And I'm just going right underneath where I did the eyeliner. Just going right underneath. And having it reach the eyeliner too, okay? Again, always tap off any excess because you don't want to ruin that foundation you just put on. Hi, Uncle Tony. Hi, Gammy. Woo. So then we're starting to get that dramatic underneath, okay? And then you can take your brush and kind of blend it to make sure it all goes together. Hi, Michelle. Just like that. All right, so next up, I'm going to do my eyebrows because it looks really weird without having eyebrows on. So I'm going to use our brow pencil and maybe a little bit of the brow palette. So first I'm going to take my spoolie, start brushing upward. Same on this side. What this is doing is cleaning up my brows. So as I apply, that they're starting to go into the right shape. Because think about it, your brows are going to go all over, kind of like your hair. So sometimes they need a little bit of help to make sure they're staying right into place. Oh, and to show you guys how well the eyeliner stays, it's not moving. So this is going to last you. So we're using our brow pencil in medium. And I'm going to start shaping at the bottom, going in the direction I want it to go. And I go back and forth between my brows. And the reason why I do that, to get them to match very well, you want to keep going back and forth. That way you don't get one perfect and then you're trying to get the other one perfect. Your brows are sisters, not twins. But if you can get them to look as alike as you can, that is awesome. So we're going from the bottom and just doing short little hair-like strokes. And mapping out. I really gotta do my brows tonight. After this, when I take everything off, I'll just sit there and like tweeze them into place. Hi, Lauren. Get the tail. So I'm starting to do short little hair-like strokes and start filling in. I'm not going super heavy. But starting to get the tail looking nice. And I'm building from the bottom up. I'm not going from the top down. You do the bottom up. That way you don't get that overly bushy look. So again, bottom up so you don't start to go too high. There we go. Hi, Kristen. Going back and forth. And really filling them in. Now you're still going like following the hair. So you're going like up and out. But then as you get closer to the center, you want to start going upwards a little bit more. Okay? Because that's how your hair grows. Your brows go up and then out. So just start going upward a little bit. Give myself a little more pencil. There we go. This brow is like my worst brow. This brow is my hardest brow to do. Alright, and then what you want to do is once you do that, take the spoolie end and just kind of comb through, and this is going to help blend everything better. So then spots where it might be a little too heavy, it's going to help blend it out. Like that. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more dark, so I am going to use some of the brow palette. Just because my eye makeup is so dramatic, this is usually what I use for like natural colors, the brow pencil. But since my brows are a little heavier, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the palette. Just so everyone knows, I'm totally winging it because I had no clue what I wanted to do tonight. And then I was like, you know what? I haven't used X, Y, and Z in a while, so let's use this. Oops. Drop the brush. Luckily, not the brush I needed, but... So you just want to take an angled brush, taking a little bit of the wax, just going in. This is going to help keep them in place a little bit more. And then what's also great about the wax is the wax is going to hold on. This is a very powdery substance. I don't know why I'm using such words tonight. I don't know why. Hi, Nancy. So then using the powder on top of the wax helps keep the color in place. So we're just going a little bit darker with our brows. See, just like that. So it's that little bit extra. Hi, Ashley. Just that little bit extra. Since we going heavy on the eyes. And you want to keep it darker at the tails. You don't want to keep it darker in the center. You want to keep it darker at the tails. Like that. Alright, so it's just a little bit darker. And then we're going to take the spoolie again and again blend it one more time. I legit had no plan going into this live tonight. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wing it. We'll figure it out as we go, which is fine. Because I was like, I don't know what I want to do. Alright, so now I'm going to use Scarlet Concealer again. And I'm going just under my eyes a little bit. And start the contouring process. Chin and nose. And I'm actually going to use... No, I'm not going to use that brush. I'm just going to use a blender. So using the blender. Hi, Brittany. And I'm just brightening up under my eyes. Hi, Sierra. Just brightening up under my eyes. So it's not so dark. So see the difference from here to here? Aside from not blending this. So you're seeing a little bit of a difference because it's starting to brighten up. And this is also good because I'm going to be able to clean up any of the brows that I went a little too heavy on or any of the little hairs that shouldn't be there. I'm tapping it lightly so it's not super heavy. And a little on the top lip. There we go. Ta-da! So we have a little bit of the highlight going on. So now we're going to get more into the contour. I'm not going to do a cream contour. I'm actually going to stick to the Beachfront bronzer. I'm going to stick to that because it gives you a little bit more of a natural contour and it doesn't look so heavy if you do a cream one. It's going good. I don't love being pregnant. I really don't. I am one of the very few and far between who hate being pregnant. So I'm using Beachfront bronzer in Malibu. But we have 7 more weeks to go. I'm 33 weeks. And after our little scare on Monday, Leo and I are both like just hoping for the best, but planning for the worst. So I'm going to be packing up my bag this weekend once we have our baby shower tomorrow. So I'm going to be packing up like our overnight bags and all that stuff this weekend just to be ready, because I don't know, after what happened on Monday at my doctor's appointment and how her heartbeat was being very weird, I like completely like set myself up for the possibility of going into labor that night. So hoping for the best, hoping she doesn't come out till like 39 weeks, but expecting the worst, planning for the worst. Yeah, there's so many people who love being pregnant, and I'm like, why? Thank you. So I just figured, though, since that happened, I was like, it's best to just kind of be prepared, because you never know. So we're just going for the be prepared. This is like Instagram eye makeup. You know how Instagram eye makeup is always really, really heavy, and everyone's like, ooh, ah, but you wear it out in public, and people are like, yo. This is like Instagram makeup. Hi, Tiffany. Yeah, so this is like super heavy Instagram makeup with how it's going. That's okay. Hi, Mom. Dun, dun, dun. And we'll do the sides of our nose. Contour that. So we're doing a little bit more of a natural contour, which actually I'm really glad we did because it looks pretty good. I had this hair, brush hair, or maybe dog hair, who knows? At this point, who knows? Alright, so we'll do under the eyes so we can get that nice and set. So we're using our Behold setting powder. Because if you guys look, I'm starting to crease up a little bit there. So what you want to do with the setting powder is this helps prevent the creasing, or at least minimize it. So we use that. I need to find a proper brush for this. Let's use you. So tapping off any excess. Now this is a translucent setting powder. So it will not have a color to it, doesn't have a tint. It's translucent. See how much more mattified that area is and how much better that looks? This still is super heavy. So all it does is it absorbs any extra makeup to give it a nice clean look and prevent the creasing. I'm going under the nose and then a little on the forehead. We're so doing a face mask tonight after this. So my skin's nice and pretty for tomorrow. There we go. So it mattified that a little bit so it's not so heavy in spots, and it'll help prevent the creasing. Next up, we'll do a little bit of blush, but a whole lot of highlight, okay? So we're going to do, oh, here we go, Seductive Blush. Just the littlest amount, okay? So I'm like tapping my brush on here and then tapping off the excess and getting that blended in. Hi, Stephanie. Getting that blended in. And then it's time for highlight. Highlight's my favorite part because it gets really crazy. It's crazy fun. We're gonna do probably the Anastasia palette. It's actually my favorite highlighter. I do love our highlighters, but the Anastasia palette's much brighter. So I tend to go with that one a little bit more. So we're gonna use the Anastasia palette. We're gonna use Luna, this color here. We're gonna use a brush that I need to find. Here we go. So we're using Luna. And right on the highest part here. Ooh, 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 darling. Look at that. Right on the highest part. Hi, Jacqueline. This is like bam, wham, bam. This is why I like the Anastasia highlighters. They're seriously wham bam. And then I'm going to do a little bit under my brow bone. And then it will help blend in the rest of the eye makeup. So I'm going to use... What am I going to use for that? We'll use this. So just a little bit of an angled fluffy brush. Going under the brow. And into the rest of the makeup a little bit. Hi, Emily. To get that highlight underneath the brow bone. Dude, I'm like glowing like I'm on the moon right now. Which, this is funny because, oh no, this is the Aurora Glow Kit, so not the moon one. I have a moon one too. I bet. So let's do mascara. So mascara, I'm going to use our 4D. So I'm going to take my lash curler. Curl these suckers upwards a bit. I've got to start using our lash serum more because they have slashed the price of that. We have a lash serum that used to go for $42. It is now only $24. So it helps grow your lashes and your eyebrows naturally and helps strengthen them. So we have slashed the price on that, which is hella good, to get you guys amazing looking lashes for like half the cost. So, alright, so we're going to wiggle and roll. Wiggle and roll up. To achieve the length and volume. We'll do the other eye. So it's starting to shape around a little bit more. So see how it's still light here? Because I didn't put any mascara on. Now it's starting to shape around a little bit more now that we have the mascara on. Wiggling, rolling upward. We'll go back and do the other eye so you can add another coat. And I'm pulling straight up with the mascara. That way the lashes are also going straight up too, to show more of that length. I'm also like blinking downward as I apply it to help pull that straight up. Bam. And then we'll seal it in with a little bit of regular Epic. So using the regular Epic. My arm is really itchy in that one spot. I don't know why. Again, pulling straight up. And then we'll get our bottom lashes. I prefer to use the regular Epic on the bottom lashes, because I don't want to add any length to them. My bottom lashes are actually pretty long, so I don't want to add any length to them that I don't need. So I try to keep it to just the regular Epic on the bottom lashes and keep the 40 on the top. Alright, last but not least, lips. What do I want to do? I want to do a nude color. I know that. So let's see what we got for nudes. I know what we'll do. So we're going to do my favorite lip combo. Okay, so it's a lip liner, excuse me, and a splash liquid lipstick that we're going to use. So the lip liner that we're going to use is Pouty. So we're going to use Pouty lip liner. It's my favorite lip liner. Okay? Trace it around first. Hi, Deanna. Start filling in a little bit. I'm filling it in the corners, but not fully into the rest of the lip. And I'll show you why. Hello! Alright, so we're not filling it entirely, so we filled in just a bit. Now I'm going to take Sparkling Splash Liquid Lipstick. Take off any of the excess that may come on, because this is a very light color. So I'm sticking to a light nude lip since we went really heavy on the eyes. Applying in the center. Not going super heavy on the outside. Thank you. So then we're doing, so it's a little bit of an ombre lip, okay? So it has the darker nude on the outside. And you can go back in and fill it in a little bit. Now I'm trying to like think of what I do. I'm like, what do I do with my lips when I do my mascara? It's like you do something, you don't like recognize what you're doing. So I'm like, what am I doing? So we're just filling in a little bit, but you want to do a little darker on the outside. So this is how you get a nice ombre lip. If you use a little bit of a darker, and this is an easy way, okay? Use a darker lip liner and a little bit lighter of a lipstick, and just kind of apply the lipstick to the center. Fill in your lip liner just a little bit, not totally, but just a little bit. And that's how you get a nice, easy ombre lip. Hi, Trista. That's how you get a nice, easy ombre lip. Like this. Then, what else do we want to do? Oh, so we're going to spray it down with our setting spray. Lock it in. Even though I'm going to take this all off in like 10 minutes after I do my pictures. And so this is my dark purple smoky eye. Oh, actually, I want to add a little bit of... the highlight to the inner corner of my eye, just to help brighten it up a little bit more. So to do that, I'm just taking my crease brush, and then just a little dab in the corner. Like so. So it's brighten that up a little bit more. And that is your Friday Night Glam, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. I always greatly appreciate it. You guys are thebomb.com. If you have any questions at all about the products I use, please let me know. I will list them all in the comments below with a picture so you guys can see how it's used. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a great Friday night. I will be back tomorrow morning because I'm going to get ready for my baby shower. But have a great rest of your Friday night, and peace out, suckers. Bye. Thank you.